What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I've been getting a crap ton of requests everywhere asking me to show you my plays and showing you exactly what I do. First of all, I can't show you exactly what I do and how I do it or what projects I'm involved in, because I would therefore implicate myself theoretically if I am or I'm not involved in these projects. But what I can show you is the statement themselves, or the past week I made just about $13,000 following the methods that I'm about to show you right now when it comes to rug pulling. Again, this is all theoretical. I need you all to do this at your own precaution, but I'm about to show you some things in this video that you have not seen anywhere else before. Why? Because I want you guys to win, because I want you guys to stop losing money on random shitcoins that you're finding on Twitter. Okay? I need you guys to wake up and realize that it's not about buying shitcoins. It's about making them and profiting off the people who actually do purchase. Okay. Before I move on, I want to actually shout out last video's giveaway winner. I actually gave away three different people. I gave away 0.3 Sol. So I'm going to be picking another winner down in the comments below. So go ahead and comment why you think you should win your Sol, and make sure you like the video before we begin. Okay. Now we've gotten that out of the way, I want to show you the receipts. Okay. As you can see, this has been over the last week or so. Just about almost 7 days, where if you count and tally all this up in total, as you can see, some days I have big gains, some days I have bad, like a lot of games. I can't show you my activity because you're gonna know which rugs I'm involved in. That could simply implicate what I'm doing, and if I show you that, then you're probably going to figure out what the heck I'm involved in, and I'm not involved in anything, in case somebody's watching this video. All right. So count all this up, $13,000 straight into the fucking bank account. That's after all the fees. And I did so following the methods that I'm going to show you in this video. Okay. First of all, I want to show you some of the plays. Okay. Some of these plays hit insane market caps, right? Very fucking insane market caps. But keep in mind, we created the coin here, following the framework that I'm going to show you, which is the one that I've showed you guys time and time again. Again, this is another one. Very quick fucking play. There's another one of the bigger fucking plays here, right? This is all super fucking simple, guys. I boiled it down for so long from you guys. Like, I boiled it down in these past couple videos so far to the point where you guys might think I'm repeating myself, but I promise you it's all about fucking attention, right? These two things that I'm drawing right here are eyeballs, right? Because it's all about fucking attention. You guys cannot create traffic, okay? You guys can only rely on the stuff that is trending already, okay? So in this video, I'm actually going to launch a coin live with you guys, all right? Because you guys, I understand, maybe you guys aren't completely brain dead, but you guys need a live step-by-step feed on how exactly to do this, okay? If I'm able to make $13,000 in 1 week, in 7 fucking days, while you're stuck losing money day after day, trust me, I need you to pay attention to what I'm about to show you and follow it step by fucking step. Okay? So now let's go ahead and go to one of the friendliest platforms ever for shitcoins, which is Twitter. Okay? The first thing you want to do is scour for fucking trends. Okay? Scour for trends like your heart depends on it. Okay? So everything Elon Musk tweets therefore becomes a meme, therefore becomes a meme coin. Okay. So if you're moving fast, you realize this came out an hour ago, came out 1 hour ago. There's probably people already moving on it, but we have to make sure that we start a meme coin on it. Okay. I'll call this Trump and Elon, because that's going to be a picture, or potentially a picture that we can use. Okay. A potential picture that we can use in order to start a meme coin. Okay. This is some of the things that keep being talked about. Trump, Elon, right? Let's actually refresh this feed. You have to be chronically online for this stuff. Trump, Elon, right? Trump, Elon, 600,000 views, 1.6 million, 1.7 million across multiple different platforms, 1.9 million. Another one, Trump. Okay, cool. You have to keep on going, right? Finding things. Another Trump. Okay. Trump, Elon, it is. That's the fucking play. All right, cool. Trump, Elon, that's a fucking play. Let's actually check. This is something that I haven't shared with you guys, but you want to search, again, things that are already getting traffic. Why? Because, again, we're not special. We're not a big influencers here. All right. I might be on my way, but you guys fucking aren't. And if you are, good for you. Launch a meme coin under your name. But I'm not. You're not. So what we have to do is rely on other people's fame and fortune and eyeballs and attention in order to capitalize off people that are investing in shitcoins. Okay. As you can see here, I guess Trump and Elon, I searched it up on Google Trends. You guys can go to Google Trends here. Trump and Elon interview, right? As you guys can see, it's fucking climbing, right? This is literally within the past couple of hours, right? That this skyrocketed, right? This is very, very good. This means, I think this is divided by 16. So 16 million people are searching it up simultaneously. So what we have to do is we have to act extremely fucking quick. Now, let's go ahead and, for the sake of this, actually go to DexScreener and see if anybody has done something like this. Okay, Trump, Elon, maybe. Okay, cool. As you guys can see here, right? This is old, this is old, this is old, this is old. Again, now this is something that we can definitely capitalize on, okay? Trump, Elon interview. Hasn't happened yet. Okay, cool, guys. So we're literally fucking God sent to this fucking trend. Okay. So what we need to do now is we need to make sure that we act. Now we can theoretically, right? We can theoretically go into something like Pump.Fun. We can theoretically go into something like Pump.Fun and look to see if there's other different things that are trending here. I like to scan through this, making sure that Trump, Elon, for example. Cool. Nothing. 4 months ago, 30 days ago. Okay. What I'm looking to here is to see if other people are on this already. Let's combine this. 7 months ago. Okay. No. Okay, cool. Nobody's on this fucking trend, and this is fucking golden, right? Now, I'm not gonna make my coin on shitty Pump.Fun because there's a bunch of shitters that are actually here in this fucking platform, and I don't want to jeopardize my coin and making it look like just another shitter. Okay, as you guys can tell, like if we go to DexScreener, for example, and we search up for the best coins, guess where they're at? Radium, right? This coin, Greed, Radium. All of these graduated on Radium, and they're not necessarily on the Pump.Fun Dex. Why? Because if they're on Pump.Fun, then they're most likely shitters and they never actually graduate and make it to the point where they're on DexScreener. So we don't want to do that. What I actually do is I actually recommend you guys to use sites like this, right? This is just an example of one site called Memecoins. I usually use this site whenever I'm trying to launch quick tokens and get the scalps that I showed you before. It's actually a site that I use to make these $13,000 because it has so many fucking cool features. Like you can manage the liquidity here, but I'm actually going to go ahead and show you guys. But keep in mind, you have to be very fucking fast when you do this. All right. So let's actually go ahead and connect our wallet here. Now, as you can see, now that we connected our wallet, we can actually go ahead and start actually making this coin, right? So Trump, Elon interview. Okay. Max 8 characters here. We can do Trump. We can do T E int as the thing. Trump Elon interview. Now we need to make sure that we find the JPEG that we used here. Hopefully that works. Cool. Now we're ready to fucking launch this token. Okay, cool. Now we can click next. Total supply, you want to make sure that's 1,000. Here you can just put the official coin of Trump and Elon interview. You want to make sure that modify creator information. This is pretty much optional. The social links, actually what we can do here is what I like to do when it comes to the social links. Again, the website is optional. And when you're scalping coins like I did, right, to the point where, again, I did make a shit ton of money last week. I didn't necessarily make a lot of people ask me, do I make a website? Do I not make a website? What I can guarantee you is that if you make a website, you're really fucking slow at this and you shouldn't be on this. So I really just recommend making a Twitter for this, right? Why? Because even on Twitter, these things, they actually trend, right? So we look at Trump Elon interview, right? One of these things is fucking trending. Now, when people search Trump Elon interview, guess what? You can automatically come to the top of this if you have the right handle, okay? So you can go on a site like this, Twitter handle checker, and you can search up for handles, Trump, Elon, Hannity, I think it was the Trump Elon Han. Trump Elon. I think the channel was on Fox. Let's search up that. We can check availability on that. Trump Elon Fox. Let's search it up. Cool. Fucking move fast. There we go. Boom. Trump Elon Fox is actually live. So that means we can actually make this coin, right? Make this profile, and we can actually stick it here, right? And we would just put Trump Elon, right? Once we make the handle, you can put the Twitter here. Now, what you want to do now is make sure that all these things are selected. Why? Because we wrote free. This is going to make sure that your coin doesn't look like a rug to people. Okay, guys? A lot of people make this really big fucking mistake where they don't select any of these and your coin just looks like a shitter and nobody wants to invest in, right? Yes, you launch it on the Radium Dex because this allows you to be on the Radium Dex, but it's not allowing you to actually look like a legit coin, right? Your liquidity doesn't look locked. Your market cap is low. All these different things are fucking you because people do not want to invest in the coin. So you need to make sure you select all these three. Once you can actually do is you can actually create a token in this platform. You just have to make sure that you click proceed and you confirm it and you purchase a coin. Cool. Now, what you can do here is you want to make sure that you copy this token address, right? When you copy this, save it wherever you can, right? Because once you copy this, you can actually start trading the coin, okay? Now, what you want to do now is you want to make sure that you have full control over the coin. Because if you don't have full control over the coin, you cannot rug it, okay? So you want to make sure that you click create liquidity pool, okay? Now, this is automatically transferring the token here. You want to make sure that you put max here, 1 million, all right? And you want to make sure that here you automatically put, honestly, it can be anywhere, right? But I recommend putting anywhere from 0.5 to 2 SOL just to add the initial liquidity, okay? Now you want to do is create pool, okay? Once you create the pool here, there we go. Now you can actually create it. This pool has been successfully created. Now all we have to do is you can refresh this page. You can view the transaction. There we go. Refresh this right here. Manage liquidity. There we go. Now that we actually refresh the page, now we can actually view this on Photon. As you can see here, boom, right? People are already starting to buy the coin here, okay? The market cap is currently very low, right? Because guess what? We just released it. But as you can see here, it's already starting to moon. It's already starting to skyrocket. Now, all of that I need to do, keep in mind that I only put 0.5 SOL in there. I still have there. All I have to do is click this button whenever this starts climbing, whenever people start buying into the coin. All I have to do is click right here. I can remove 100% of the liquidity and I get all my tokens back and then some. Okay. I'm doing it here. That way you guys can see, right? 0.4 SOL. I'm getting all of it back right now. But there you go. Now, if you want to see a perfect example of what I did here, this is exactly what I did in this launch right here, where now I just waited for the coin and the traffic to come in, right? And I removed all the liquidity and there we go. Fucking perfect. This thing has never been better. It has never been easier to make so much money, especially when it's all in one place where you can create your token and remove the liquidity, have access to the Photon right away, right? And as you can see, the liquidity has completely gone out of this token. But guess what? We made a coin. Now, all we have to do is, this is a short example, but now you just replicate it over and over and over up to the point where you reach this amount of money. Okay. Now, if you want to stop being broke, first of all, apply for the giveaway down below and join my Telegram. Peace out. Stay safe.